All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance if you're able. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. 271. Welcome, everyone. We had a big meeting full of awards and some recognitions. Craig, take the roll call, please.
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Hilly.
Aye.
Councilmember Postma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Present. I didn't think we were voting yet.
for the string to be broken.
Here.
Councilmember Waller.
Present.
Councilmember Fisher. Mayor King.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Councilmember at large Austin.
Present.
This clerk stuff's tougher than it looks.
It's tough.
Rookie.
All right. Looking like item number one is a motion to adopt the agenda.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number two is a motion approving our minutes from our April 20th, 2026 meeting.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to the fun. Item number three is recognitions and awards. We have a couple retirements. Patty Hamilton is first out of the gate. We have a card and a plaque, and she has 3 hours to talk and thank us for all the good times, all the good, 3 minutes too long, 3 seconds too long. So this is an appreciation for Patty Hamilton for service to the city of Austin from May 1, 2013 to April 1, 2026 in the Park, Recreation, and Forestry Administration. Respectfully presented by the Austin City Council and Mayor Stephen King. So Patty, I have a plaque for you, and I'd love to come around and shake your hand in the front there. Enjoy your retirement.
Mr. Mayor, if I just would like to say a few things. So Patty, Patty's title while with us was administrative assistant, but your real roles were therapist, coordinator, trusted confidant, crisis coordinator, and occasional IT support. The list kind of goes on. But you really were the glue that kept our team together. Steady, dependable, and always making everyone around you feel great. You brought millions of smiles to families in Austin, and our community is a better place because of you. Patty is also the human Google of our department, if you didn't know that. And we are lucky to have been part of your team. Thank you for leaving this place better than you found it. And congratulations.
Thank you. And next retirement, Tim Hansen. Tim has been with the, I think he's older than all the fire trucks in the garage, pretty sure. I am. Yep. We got to keep those up. So Tim, thank you for your work at the Austin Fire Department. Tim's service ran for the city of Austin from April 29th, 2002 to April 29th, 2026 as a full-timer, and February 17th, 97 to April 28th, 2002 as a paid part-time at the fire department. So this is also a nice plaque respectfully submitted by the city of Austin City Council. And Josh Coonsey is going to say some words potentially, right, Josh? You got 20 minutes, Josh.
Honorable Mayor, esteemed council members, it's a great privilege that I stand before you today to recognize the career and achievements of Tim Hansen. Tim joined the Austin Fire Department as a paid part-time firefighter in 1997 and later promoted to full-time status in 2002, leaving his job at KL TV6 behind him. Tim became a mainstay in the inspection division, along with many duties in the fire prevention education initiative that we run. Every year, Tim was in contact with a lot of students and business owners, probably numbering in the thousands. Now, you let that sink in. The amount of knowledge and potentially lives saved through Tim's hard work has definitely changed our city for the better. Tim was a consummate professional, always doing his job to the letter of the code book. At the firehouse, Tim was a mentor. Tim was a survivor. And Tim was a source of a lot of humor for all that knew him. Tim's knowledge and quick wit will be sorely missed. Please join me in congratulating Tim Hansen on 29 years of service to the city of Austin, and still without a hair out of place. I think Tim would like to say a few words, but he also told me that even though he's retiring tonight, his son has somehow managed to one-up him here tonight. He's going to be getting an award next.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. That's all I want to say is thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Appreciate the years of service. Right on. And Josh is right. We are awarding some awards to the 4 Austin Police Department officers, and one of them is Tim's son, Ryan. So we're here to present, I think McKeek's going to come and award some, or present some awards to Mark Tamke, Officer Ryan Hansen, Josh Bradley, and Ted Sherman, or Sherwood. McKeek.
Yep, I'm just giving the introduction here. One of the hardest things in our profession and the fire service as well is how do you find a way to recognize good work when amazing work happens like on a daily and weekly basis? I mean, it really is something where I know a lot of you got updates and stuff, but like you said, the things that the police and firefighters do just every single day, I think would blow people's minds. It's amazing, but it becomes just what you expect. It becomes sometimes what you expect as an administrator, as a supervisor, or even an officer, and it's really easy to get lost in and not recognize at times the great work that these folks do. Some staff members approached last year. We've always tried to do letters or other ways of recognizing people, but they wanted to do something a little more structured, change some of our awards, be more public about recognizing our staff, formed a committee, put kind of a policy in place, put some procedures in place for being able to nominate staff. It's not just me, it's our line officers can nominate staff for awards, great work and good work that they see. This is our first opportunity to do this. I really do think going forward it's going to grow a whole lot. And I think the hope is they'd like to see this kind of be an independent day, almost banquet style, to start honoring, the folks we work with. There's an opportunity to recognize citizens within this program. It's a really great opportunity. And again, the folks you're going to hear about tonight have done an absolutely fantastic job. They are letting me delegate this, which is good because I don't read the small pieces of paper very well anymore. So best that they do it. But again, I think it's great that the staff being honored, also hear from the supervisors who supervise them on a daily basis. We're often asked to have some tough conversations, but I know care very deeply for our staff, care deeply for our citizens, and I'll turn it over to which one wants to start? Lieutenant Hartman.
Microphone. I'm not used to this. Yeah, like the chief said, this program really started beginning in 25 or throughout 25. We started putting it together in 2026. I was starting to put the awards program together as something that we were lacking, just to recognize those very special moments outside of what we're expected to do on a day-to-day basis. Thankfully, I snagged Sergeant Betts, got him involved, and he has really taken it and brought it to where it needs to be, taking a lot of stress off of my plate, which has been nice. So in total, we have about 9 awards that we can choose from when you include some of the citizen stuff. This involves our officers, different citizens, as well as possibly other members from different departments, whether it be the fire department, county, other departments that might come and assist. It is a nomination process. We have a committee that meets. They vote on what nominations meet what awards, if any. I think we probably had double-digit nominations, and we walked away with 6 total awards, 4 different officers. So you're going to see 2 different officers get 2 different awards tonight. Like the chief said, we hope to make this kind of grow it as time goes into something that kind of stands alone, but we'll start where we're at and just keep working from there. So with that, I'm going to call up Sergeant Betts. He's going to go over just what the award is very briefly, what the incident is that the officer is getting that award for, and then we'll hand out the awards.
All right, thank you. The first awards we're going to do are called Exceptional Service Awards. In our department, this is defined as award to department staff, chaplains, or police support group members for demonstrating exemplary performance in their normal duties or for outstanding accomplishments or services. So the first one that we are going to have is Officer Mark Tamke.
Sure, no, perfect, right there.
While they're standing there looking pretty, I'll explain this award. On September 26th or 22nd of 2005, Officer Tamke responded to a report of a suicidal individual who had entered a local body of water. With the assistance of department drone officers and other partners, they quickly located the individual in the water. Recognizing the danger, Tamke assisted other officers in getting the individual out of the water before anything went wrong. After being brought to safety, that individual was sent to the hospital per EMS. Thanks to his rapid response, his teamwork, and commitment to preserving life and the individual's safety, and then the individual received medical care and was ultimately safe.
Thank you, Mark, appreciate it, appreciate your efforts.
The second one up is going to be Ryan Hansen. This is also the Exceptional Service Award. This stemmed from the exact same call. This Officer Hansen has the unique ability. He is a drone officer for the department. He is licensed and certified to operate our drones, and he utilized that on this call to help quickly locate that person using the specialty tools that are available with that service. So because of his dedication and ability to get that certification, in this case, it helped save a life. So that is why he's receiving this award.
Well done, Ryan. I've seen some of your aerial photos there. It's beautiful, that drone way up there.
And the next one up is going to be Officer Josh Bradley. So for the Exceptional Service Award, this also stemmed from the same call, all nominated by their sergeant at the time, which was Sergeant Osborne. Bradley responded to the same call, recognized the individual in distress who was partially stuck in the banks of the water, and utilized a rope that we had in to throw in and start pulling the person back out of the water, ultimately getting them to rescue and safe and sound. Yep, so now what we have, Bradley is actually receiving 2 awards tonight. The second one he is receiving is the letter of recognition from the department. Letter of recognition is awarded to a member of the department who distinguishes himself or herself for an act or achievement beyond the normal performance required of that member and reflects well upon our department. So for this would be September 14th of 2025. Officer Bradley responded to the emergency room for a report of a stabbing victim. While documenting these injuries inside the ER, a severe wound unexpectedly reopened, causing significant and rapid blood loss. At the direction of medical personnel, Officer Bradley immediately applied what is described as direct digital pressure to the wound, helping to control the bleeding during a critical moment until the additional medical staff could arrive and take over that. So the nurse of the ER is actually who recommended Bradley for this award, and stated that the officer's swift action, calm response under pressure provided vital support to medical personnel and contributed to stabilizing the victim, who was later transferred for advanced care.
Thank you, Josh. And maybe, did you get an award for blowing by McKeegan during that foot chase? You should have had one. Congratulations.
All right, and the next officer up will be Ted Sherwood. First, for Mr. Sherwood, he has the letter of recognition as well. This stems from July 8th of 2025. Officer Sherwood was dispatched to a report of an unresponsive 40-year-old female who collapsed and was not breathing. Sherwood located the patient unresponsive, no pulse, acting without hesitation, initiated CPR, deployed AED, and delivered shock. Continuing resuscitation efforts, administered Narcan precautionary, and maintained CPR alongside fire personnel who assisted. Through the sustained and coordinated effort and additional AED shocks, pulse was restored. Officer Sherwood's decisive action, composure under pressure, and commitment to preserving life were instrumental in successfully resuscitating this patient. That is his letter of recognition. Now, taking a step beyond that, Officer Sherwood tonight is also receiving a life-saving award. This one's a bit unique as it requires that they go a step beyond what a typical officer is capable or potentially even trained to do something that if he had not done it, that person would have been deceased. This stems from May 27, 2025. Officer Sherwood was dispatched to a motor vehicle crash involving a vehicle that had struck a utility pole. The driver was reported to have difficulty breathing. Officer Sherwood observed the pickup truck with an unresponsive male. Recognizing the severity, Sherwood quickly removed the driver from the vehicle by himself, determined he was not breathing, immediately initiated solo CPR, deployed AED, and delivered multiple life-saving shocks, all by himself. Through these actions and sustained life-saving efforts, a pulse was restored prior to the arrival of EMS. Again, Officer Sherwood's rapid response, critical decision-making, and unwavering commitment to preserving life were instrumental in the resuscitation of this patient. And again, this one stands out because all this was achieved before EMS could even arrive. Sherwood handled all this, which makes him very deserving of this award.
And Ted, I'm sure your past EMS helped that occasion, I'm guessing. Councilmember Helly had a good idea. For those that, are we done with the officers, right? Those were 4?
Yep, I believe I'm told they just want a picture with all of them.
There's a ton of family too. I'd invite the family up here, even 3-day-old Everett, if he wants to show up. So please, those that got awards, you want to take a picture up here with your, bring your families up, would be awesome.
And we'll get the group of you. Together? We're gonna group over.
I won't be doing rap here.
But I could recognize you.
Put those in your key too. Congrats, guys. Congrats.
Congrats. Good job, officers. Awesome job.
All right. Very nice. There's no doubt, and I appreciate Austin PD going to that structure of recognition. There's no doubt the citizens of Austin are in great hands with APD, so appreciate those extra stories we might not hear every day, so, and all what you do every day, so thank you, and thanks for doing that those awards. Moving on to, and by the way, it is Chief McKeegan's last meeting today. That should be recognized too. Oh, sorry. He will be retiring on June 20th. It's his last city council meeting. On to the consent agenda. Need a motion to, for the consent agenda to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to item number 5, under public hearing, reviewing a tax abatement application from Bigelow Lennon. Craig.
Thank you, Mayor, members. This is in a infill lot, so that's kind of exciting to see that happening in the Oak Ridge addition. Estimated value is $269,000 of the structure. Submission is in conformance with our adopted policy, and this is a public hearing for approval or denial of the abatement.
Bradley, any comment from the public? Everybody left you.
Cleared out right fast there.
All right. The council, anything, questions for Mr. Clark on this tax abatement?
No, I would move to approve.
Second. Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Motion's approved.
Thank you. Item number 6, under petitions and requests, is affirming participation in the Office of the State Auditor's Voluntary 2026 Performance Measurement Program. Emily?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. The Performance Measure Program was established in 2010 to provide a standardized framework for evaluating local government performance. In 2011, 10 performance measures were introduced, followed by a comprehensive system in 2012 and refinements in 2013 to encourage participation. Participation is voluntary, and the city has participated in it since 2013. And there are 10 standard measures and implementation of the system, and then participating cities are eligible for a reimbursement of 14 cents per capita with a $20,000 cap. And tonight, staff asks council for approval to participate.
Very good. Thank you, Emily. Council, any questions? Otherwise, looking for resolution to participate.
So moved.
Second.
Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution is adopted.
Very good. Thank you. Item number 7 is a resolution approving our amendment to a DNR flood mitigation grant. Stephen?
In the fall, we passed a resolution supporting the grant application for acquisition of 2 properties that are in the floodplain. At that time, we were looking at a grant matching cost of $490,000 that would come out of our local option sales tax fund. We've been working through the budget on this project, and we have found that there are some funds that it was planned to be 50-50 between local option sales tax and the DNR. But we have found that there are some consultant costs that are not covered by the DNR grant that would be covered 100% by the city local option sales tax fund. So we request before you tonight that we adjust the previous resolution to account for $43,500. That would be covered 100% with local option sales tax. Then the remaining funds that are all eligible for the grant would be covered 50-50 with local option sales tax and DNR. So our new total funding cost for the city and the local option sales tax fund comes to $533,500, and we would request council approval for amendment of this resolution and submittal to the state DNR.
Very good. Thank you, Stephen. Council, any questions? Mr. Lang?
Even just one clarify, less on this than overall, is it the end of this year that we stop collecting it and can stop doing projects, or we stop collecting it at the end of this year and then we go through with the exhaustion of the funds? Remind me on that.
We stop collecting March 31st of 2027.
Got it.
So it's 3 months into the start of next year. We stop collecting, but then we can continue spending the funds that are in our fund that we have collected over the years.
Okay, thank you.
Very good.
I would move to approve.
Okay. Second. Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution is adopted.
Thank you. Item number 8 is a resolution approving the Hormel stipulation grant. Stephen?
Yes,
Agreement.
this agreement details penalties associated with exceedances of the ICM agreement. And we have developed a document that has been reviewed by all parties that is attached in your backup material. This would go back to July 1st of 2025 and proceed to present. That date has been chosen due to that was when the current ICM agreement was implemented last year. And to give you an idea, the penalties and the stipulations involved are that when the industrial user would be charged $1,000 per every 10 ICM exceedances, and then they would be charged $1,000 per each exceedance that results in an effluent violation from the city of Austin. And in the backup material, there is a breakdown of what those dollar amounts would attribute to over the past 9 months. That we're going to do these by quarter, so it would be the third quarter of 2025, the fourth quarter of 2025, and the first quarter of 2026. Those are what we have to date, and then we will continue moving forward quarterly as those are necessary. So we would request council approval of this agreement.
Very good. Thank you, Stephen. Council, any questions? I'm looking for a resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Abstain.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Abstain.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution is adopted.
Thank you. Item number 10 is resolution accepting this donation into the city of Austin's treasury.
Number 9.
Oh, did we not do 9? Okay. 9 is a resolution approving the WHKS agreement for engineering services at the wastewater treatment plant. Sorry.
Yep, we received a proposal in the amount of $25,000 from WHKS to assist the city with designing a recoating project for digester number 2 at the wastewater treatment plant. We reached out to WHKS as they are experienced in this type of work, and we would recommend council approval of their proposal to begin work to develop plans and specifications for a project that would occur this summer into this fall.
Thank you, Stephen. Council, any questions? Item number 9.
Yeah, Stephen, can you remind me, is this some of the new stuff that we've built this thing that's failed, or is this something old that we remediated? I can't remember the details as to why we have this failure. And most importantly, is it gonna slow down when the completion of the wastewater treatment plant is?
So we have 2 digester tanks that we've been working on separate from the larger treatment plant project.
Okay.
So these were standalone contracts with a different contractor than our larger project. These tanks are 20 years old, and we developed a project in 2022 to rebuild and recoat a cover and tank. We did a second project in 2024, and now we are back fixing the tank that was done in 2022. So there were failures that occurred with the construction work, and this project is to fix those, and we will work through those details of cost down the road.
Okay. Do we expect to have the same issue with the one we did in 2024 in 2 years then?
The one in 2024 started to fail, a different type of coating, started to fail before we even put it into service, and we already fixed it in 2025.
Okay.
So we hope we don't have long-term issues down the road with the digester number 1.
Very good. Anybody else have any questions? Looking for resolution?
So move.
Second.
Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution adopted.
Very good, thank you. We thank Robert Devine for his $50 gift for the flower program in 2026. And with that, looking for a resolution to accept it.
So moved.
Second.
Craig?
Councilmember Obala.
Aye.
Councilmember Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember Potsma.
Aye.
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution is adopted.
Thank you. Any citizens looking to address the council? Seeing none, we're good. Thanks, Brad. Thank you. It's your night to shine, brother. Then moving on to reports and recommendations. Craig?
Yes, Jim McCoy will be retiring on the 8th of this week, so want to thank him for his professionalism at the fire department. Wanted to announce Michael Hartman is our newest police chief. He will start June 22nd. Chief McKeegan has a run out on his until his retirement date. And Chief McKeegan, as the mayor mentioned earlier, this will be his last council meeting as he takes vacation on the rest of the next council meeting. So we wish him the very best. Troy Tigner, I'm happy to announce, will serve as our interim fire chief with Chief McCoy moving on. So great support for him in the department. And our sales tax moved out of the Senate Tax Committee, so that's moving along nicely. House will be a little bit different challenge than the Senate side, but it's good that we're moving and being considered in the omnibus bill. We have May 11th is a joint city, county, and school district meeting next week at 4:30, so you should have that on your calendars, but just as a reminder. And then May 20th, assuming council members don't have any objection, because we're doing the city, county, school district on the 11th, we normally meet with just the county, and that would have been scheduled on May 20th. We'd look to cancel that unless there's any pressing item that the mayor or council members might have for the meeting on the 20th. Otherwise, that's all I have.
Very good. Any department heads have anything?
No.
All right, Council, Obala?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Wow.
A couple of things, since we don't have work session tonight, I just wanted to put on the record that there are a couple of things I think we should be working on. One is the City Council Code of Conduct. I think that was something we wanted to try to tackle sooner than later. And then also, even though I hate to say it, the 2027 budget will be before us before we know it. I'm really interested in some things that we can do for long-term cost savings, particularly electronic systems for payroll, purchasing, and so forth. I'd like to see some information and proposals on that. And seeking alternate revenue sources. I'm understanding there are some cities that are hosting municipal marijuana. I think it should probably at least get the tires kicked by us before we say we don't have any other revenue sources besides property taxes. And then I want to switch gears and remind folks about 4th Avenue Fest on Wednesday, June 3rd. It's open swim at the pool, activities at the library, and everywhere in between. We're expecting 7 food trucks. There'll be canoe and kayak rides in Mill Pond, summer reading kickoff, some live music, Wellness on Wheels from Mower County Public Health and the Hormel Institute, Austin Aspires Parenting Resource Center, Ride Your Bike. The fire department will bring their ladder truck. Austin Utilities is there, the YMCA at ACRC, Austin Area Arts, Human Rights Commission will be present, Riverland Community College, Somerset Theater, United Way of Mower County, and the Mayo Clinic bring in an ambulance for the kids to check out. So mark your calendars, it will be here before we know it. And I did order gorgeous weather, so sunny and 70 is on the way.
We hold you to that.
Very good. Thank you, Laura. Jeff?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Posty?
Nothing other than just a thank you again to the officers recognized tonight, as well as both chiefs. For Chief McKeegan, our retirement present to you is the shortest meeting we've had all year, so you're welcome.
You are not allowed to give a speech now, as a person.
Yeah, that'll double it.
Email either. Very good, thank you. Jason?
Yeah, a couple things. One is I thought that was wonderful tonight. I mean, congratulations to Patty and Tim on their, well-deserved retirements. They'll certainly be missed, and I know they've made a great mark on the community, and I thought it was wonderful to recognize them. I thought it was great that we recognized the officers. I mean, that's a really cool program, and it's probably something we should think about, how do we roll that out to some other departments as well to, publicly recognize a lot of the great work that our people do. And yeah, I mean, it's, Chief McKeegan, officially congratulations. I'm sure we'll drag you back up here for a retirement thing at some point, but have definitely appreciated all your leadership and guidance. And, I think you leave the department in a better spot than you inherited it. And, when you think about all the things that have taken place around policing and changes in public narrative and everything like that over the last, probably 10, 15 years, I've always been really proud that Austin is different. And I think most Austin residents would tell you that Austin's different. And I know that your leadership and the leadership of Captain Clennon and other folks that are in there, Chief Designate Hart, we're getting to him, are a big reason. So thank you. You will be missed. Still, I'm not going to root for the Michigan Wolverines, but and same with Chief McCoy. I know he's moving on to another role here. I think obviously a ton of service, and those are neither one of these are jobs that are 7 to 5, check out type of jobs. And then finally, Chief Designate Hartman. Incredibly excited to have you leading the department and look forward to working with you. I think just a great choice overall, and our department will be handed off in good hands. So best of luck.
Very good, thank you, Jason. Becky?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you. Well said, Jason, on that. Nice to have those folks get the awards and also recognize our retirees. So I have a few more things, but I want to read the May anniversaries. For the month of May, we have Jeff McCormick, he has 30 years with Austin PD. Marie Ree, 24 years with Austin Fire. Tim Olson, 19 years, Austin Fire. Neil Gergen with the Streets and Central Garage, just 14 years. Aaron Yanger with the Police, 11 years. Kurt Schmidt, Sewer Maintenance, 9 years. Dan Busich, wastewater treatment plant, 7 years, and Joel Rockwitz, our planning and zoning and building resource officer, has 1 year. So thanks to all those folks for their longevity. And then also want to mention that Jason and I had the high honor of being able to do the ceremonial puck drop at the last Saturday's Bruins game. Packed house. There's so much energy, and I think it's only going to get bigger. They're having a great year, but that energy and that they were really full last 2 days in a row.
They were just awarded the NHL Organization of the Year.
Is that right?
About an hour ago.
Really well. I think they got like 3 or 4 players up for Players of the Year also out there. So just a great time. So it was fun for Jason and I to be doing. And those guys walking out of the tunnel are not small dudes. My goodness. They're beastly. I want to be on ice with them. Also to Chief McKeegan, I just, boy, oh boy, the times we've had over my corrections career. Daily interaction with McKeek is something I look forward to every day. And just, I've said it maybe a few meetings ago, there's no better person I'd want to be chief of police in time of crisis or time of calm. That guy has it going on. I can recall a few Christmases ago when we had that officer-involved shooting, and it couldn't have been in more capable hands to handle that whole situation. And just the day-to-day business, so just a delightful person. You will absolutely be missed. And again, from not only the mayor perspective, but my corrections perspective too. Did a lot of great work, so I wish you well. He is coming back on June 22 to help swear in Officer, or soon to be Chief Hartman. And he says we won't recognize him because he'll be vacationing out from now to June 20th, but I don't know what that means. Longer hair, I'm not sure what this is like. But I wish you well, McKeek. You've been just an outstanding Chief of Police and a great friend for all these years, so I appreciate your time. And happy retirement, brother. And Chief McCoy, he left to a job where the only thing up in Otsego is brand new homes. So I told him he won't have a fire up there for about 35 years. They got a brand new fire station they're building. He's probably going to have a delightful time, but we wish him well and thank him for his time here as well as chief of the fire. And again, welcome, Michael. I know it was great to see 2 internal candidates go for it. I think that's healthy. I know I want to thank the Police Civil Service and the two chiefs that Chief McKeegan invited down to help interview from Owatonna and Albert Lee. I think that had their perspective, and I just think the whole process was well earned, and your time on APD has got you to this place. So we're looking forward to working with you from the council perspective and also from my corrections perspective. So you're gonna do great. I know you will. So, welcome to, in about a month, to be chief of police. And with that, looking for a motion to adjourn to Monday, May 18th.